wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now. When it came crashing down, all I know is that I need you around. When it comes crashing down, all I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, you can give me everything I want. Everything I want. You are all I need now. It's crazy, but it's true. You're all I need. You make my heart and spirit always dance and sing. You're captivating me. All I need is to know that I'm in your heart and never be apart. All I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, I can give you everything you want. Everything you want. Are all I need now. It's crazy, but it's true. My life wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now.
Turning practice to perfection took some trying. Who'da thought that I'd get my next blessing from some lines? I turned this rap shit into my profession and defied all they projections. No ceiling on what's manifesting in my mind, cause I get stronger when the pressure build. More hunger, what's next to kill. Grind with the time I had to get paid over time. This so refined, just peep the detail. And it's all for retail. I used to get my inspo from the store that was for... Now we don't cross my mind so much cause everything hot. I don't even check the traffic flow cause everything fly. Before us whips, now I got extra keys. Just text my lady, I'm the greatest, she said yes indeed. Can't play it safe, I'm taking risks cause I know what could be. Where that could lead, you best believe I'll be the first to see. I paid the price to know my worth so I can't work for free. And put my soul in every moment, it's all sacrifice just by what you think worth the bleed. What you think worth the scars? Girl, it's way more to the world than fancy cars. We gon' live today, we might not see tomorrow. You gon' miss the galaxy, try and see the stars. Contemplate daily what's gon' get us far. No need to buy the world, cause it's already ours. and I'm no longer searching for another reason. When I'm through with this earth, I might just rise up out the dirt and ball another season. 20s, 50s, 100s, I wanted it's mine. Planning the purchase, I'm buying land in the purpose divine. Pull out a famine, one roof to stack, it won't cost them a dime. Fill me up seeing my people eat, that's the mark of a done. Can't be losing focus in the clutch, that's gonna cost you your prime. I took precaution, man, been at work since I first saw the sign. X by my cursive and I ain't slipped since I dotted the line. Make sure the ethic match my ambition and wait for the time when drinks is on me. Thanks I don't need. I done had this plan since both jeans and long tees. No extended hands that didn't feed, I'm on freeze. Cause I ain't got the battery to spin, I'm low key. I done put my TK in 10 times, no lie, I did the job. Had to wash my hands on wind, lay down at night and get to God. It had been so many times inside, I thought when nothing left. I was on my way up thinking I would fall, but took a step.
Good. Help for me to come off of mute. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me come a little closer. Let me give a little closer so I can give y'all this damn commentary. All right. So we're going to sit here. We're going to listen to me, and it's going to be great. All right. Shout out to you. Lou, what's happening? Lou, you're the first one in. That's what's up. RNY, what it do? Barn Dog, hey. Miss Senator, what's up? Honey Love, let's go. Hey, always loading up some new songs, so you're going to be dancing. What's up, Daquan? What's up, Sour Patch? Oh, man. All right. I'm back. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all, right? I could sit here and tell you, oh, I went on vacation, or I took some time off, or I got busy at work, or whatever. I just didn't feel like going live, okay? Because like this silly shit and all that, like, how am I gonna talk about it? Like some shit I don't give a damn about. Oh, this little thing happened over there. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and go through these topics, because my thing is I'm listening to everybody talk all day and all last night and shit like that, and I just have a different way of presenting a couple things. Now I know everybody's not gonna like it, but I'm not really out here for friends, so let's get to it. What's up, BJ? What's happening? Let's see. Oh yeah, Miss Senator. Let's go. All right. Appreciate that, Honey Love, down there. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what's up first. Rick Reed, that was trolling. Okay, so listen, I don't care who gets mad about it or not. I didn't think the beef sector trolled. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you heard me talk about the email and ZX and all that stuff that I don't consider trolling. I also don't consider trolling like carrying bones or kicking up dust or trying to start some shit over at this panel and then go over to that panel, confusing everybody. I don't see that as trolling either. I told y'all very, very clearly what I consider trolling is doing something online to make somebody do something dumb in real life. Okay, it's very, very simple. Okay, like people want to dissect it and make it like advanced trigonometry. It's not. Real trolling is making you expose yourself or do something stupid that other people drag you about or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna break down the Rick Reed thing, but it's gonna be broken down in a little bit different way. And what I have to say at the end of it, it might piss some people off, but it's okay. It's all right. What's up, Cosmic Girl? What's happening? Let's go. All right, so Rick Reed, shout out to you. Now, y'all are going to think this is biased about Rick Reed because, that's the homie, right? But let me explain something to you, okay? Now, the mic thing, I heard him talking about his mic was low. I wish his mic wasn't low, right? Because when he's talking about, hey, I went up there, read you for the facts of your life, drug you, XYZ, I wish I would have heard it a little bit more clear. But honestly, though, I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot, but I thought that Rick Reed was going to join the panel just to woo bang and be on his way. But I sure was the dumbass in this situation, okay? Because, oh my gosh, like. I saw something mapped out that like people usually talk about behind the scenes for a while and get set up, but Rick Reed was basically able to do that off the dome on the fly, and I was like, okay, cool, god dang, all right, shout out to a beef sector. I feel like I got a couple friends around here that I could deal with, you know what I mean? Because this trolling is just funny to me. Let me explain how I think he trolled. All right. Now everybody's talking about teeth. I don't give a damn if somebody has 1 tooth, 5 teeth, 4 teeth. I don't care. Gingivitis, all the other shit or whatever. Swallow your own spit and get a disease. I don't care. Does not bother me. I'm so tired of hearing about that. Now, everybody that talked about the teeth, no disrespect to you, but I think that there was a bigger issue at hand. All right. And me being me being the kind of person I am is the best way to say it. I'm not going to talk about everything because we're not going to have a zest fest. Okay. Not here. Not today. All right. I told you, I love everybody. I hang with everybody, but the way that I think and the commentary that I give is not going to be within a certain stuff that I wouldn't get involved in. All right. So if you wanted the gory details of what happened when the banner was up and all that other shit at Lemons, go listen to Rick Reed. I think he breaks it down just fine for y'all. Okay. Cause I'm not. What's up, Sneaky Link? What's happening? Hey, you need to go beyond the teeth, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get a couple. I want to see some stuff on your community wall after my live, because I'm going to, deliver it a different way. But it's kind of off the dome, but I do have a couple notes. All right. So did anybody, okay. So when you look at Rick Reed, you're like, okay, like I know what he does on his own channel, but he's going to go woo bang, right? Here's where people actually, and including myself, being a dumbass, here's where people actually got it wrong, right? They literally thought that he was going to go up there and go back and forth. But what he did was finesse. Like finesse at the highest level. You know what I'm saying? Now, he changed up his tune and his attitude. He went to get Lemon to feel comfortable. Okay. Here's what I want to say. It's very, very simple. People are like, oh, with Stefan and with what you call it, Jay Wilson and with Rick Reed or whatever. That's not what he did behind the scenes. They thought everybody was lying. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really give a damn about all that. What I give a damn about is the fact that the trolling actually rolled things out. Here's where people forget. Okay. I don't care what Lemon says. He could tell me that Jesus came down and told him to say it to me, but I think that he felt like he was on the phone solo with Rick Reed, period. That's what y'all are forgetting, right? Because, yeah, somebody said, oh, blacked out, right? Blacked out drunk. And people think that blacked out means like you pass out, you hit your face on the floor, and you're there in the morning. But blacked out basically means that all of your inhibitions and everything that you would typically do or don't do, you don't care anymore because your ass is gone. All right. So me personally, I feel like he thought he was on the phone with Rick Reed without us being there. Okay. I do. Period. Because basically Rick Reed gave you the entire rollout he gave you the demonstration of what happens behind this. he gave you all the he gave you all the demonstration of what happens behind the scenes that y'all been goddamn swanging and banging. That shit doesn't happen. Listen, we got to see step 1 through step whatever. I'm glad the banner was up or I would have passed out. But anyway, what'd you say, Steve? What's up, Davna? How you doing? What's up? Let's see. We got Jay Chronicles up in this bitch. Let's go. Would you say I haven't finished going through the video bit super busy? I did talk about the teeth and the do-rag and the cash app. I know. You know, the $50 cash app. Do I think that the $50 cash app was sent? No, I don't. I think that was more trolling, just because they felt like they had him in a vulnerable space. I don't think that there was a $50 do-rag cash app sent. Like, I'm going to get down to the meat and potatoes of everything, but I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I don't lie when I talk about people. You know what I'm saying? And usually I take a couple days off when I know I'm going to come up here and just ruin everything that I've built talking about people. I came back to everyone running amok and folks getting tricked to care. Yo, Brown Beauty, that's what's up. Like, as I said, like the make you feel comfortable. And I'm glad Paulette's in the building, because when I talk about Sean G in a second, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. Okay, so basically, I don't know if y'all heard me. I don't even think I have it loaded up, to be honest with you. I think that y'all remember me trolling, putting up Shirtgate. Hold on, let me find Shirtgate. Man, I'm tripping. See, that's what happens when you do shit off the dome. You don't have things ready, but we definitely have to look at Shirtgate, because this, I was trying to I was trying to create this situation like not exactly how it was done, because I don't really I don't live that lifestyle. So there's only so far I could go. But I know that y'all remember this, okay? No shirt on Camgate. And y'all thought I had a problem. And here it's almost like there's a crystal ball here. You know what I'm saying? The prediction of content is so far ahead. And you know what? No respect is needed and no credit is given, and it doesn't matter. It's cool. But I don't know if y'all remember this, right? I made this. How many times have I showed you no shirt on Camgate? Way before this happened. Like, did I talk about Shirtgate before this shit happened yesterday? Okay. I made this shirt when, as I said, when the Stephen thing happened, when the Jay Wilson thing happened, whatever. But nobody paid it any mind. Like, okay, well, you know what? That's what happens when Lemon gets drunk and this and that. I did not make this today. I swear to you, this was done so many weeks ago, because I knew sooner or later, Shirtgate would, would manifest. And that's the only thing that I could contribute at all whatsoever to kind of agitate the situation, to kind of agitate the situation or whatever. But I thought this was funny. I could go that, but he had know something. He doesn't talk to Bizarre offline, not right. So he had to know he was online. She was on the panel speaking with him. Well, listen, you know. That's fine. That's fine. Well, let's say he knew he was on the panel then. Does it change the story? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I just made a assumption. You know what? I gave a little bro code, and I threw something out there that might that might disrupt the story, but that's the best I can do. You know what I'm saying? With the blackout thing, blame it on the alcohol. I tried, but I already know the comments are going to drag me and tell me that I'm sticking up for the situation or whatever. What gate is this? It's no shirt on Cam gate. I made it a little bit different because it was originally just shirt gate, but then I put a little extra on it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm glad that it all came together. No matter how many times, no matter how many ways it could be presented at Shock M's or any freaking where, nobody believed it. Like, whatever. He was just doing that when he was drunk. So, hey, shout out to Rick Reed for being the troll of the month. Well, you know what? Beef Sector, let's see, troll of the quarter. Because people that think that they're trolls around here are just agitators. That's not the level of me considering you as an elite troll. So shout out again to Rick Reed. I'm not giving the ninja any leeway. That's what's up, buddy love. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a reporter. I'm trying to give commentary. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So as I said, like, this is the perfect time for, I got attacked about the email thing about, hey, if ZX jumps up there or whatever, we're going to jump up on the platform and be like, hey, we just wanted to show that you were thirsty because you opened up an email. And then after that, it's like, why does Envy care so much about an email? Envy doesn't care about any of the shit. Envy doesn't care about what he's saying right now, but it's content, and I'm here to entertain the people. You know what I'm saying? If you think I log off here and think about this shit that I'm saying right now, you have problems. You need to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Get off of YouTube, and it's raining outside like for the whole month. So, maybe go get wet or something. You know what I mean? I know you're going to clip that, but hey, it is what it is. These guys are playing at each other's virtually. Hey, great show idea in December. Give out the best troll move. Oh, yes. Sweet one. Let's do it. The best troll move. Okay. We'll do it quarterly in the beef sector. How about like every 3 months? 3, 6, 9. Yeah, we'll give out 4 awards, but we'll make it worth it. What's up, yeah? We'll make it worth it. I don't know what we'll do, but I'm also giving the mods some serious power on this stream. When we get done with this stream, I think the mods are gonna feel really, really good. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. So anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and beat it to death or whatever. I really like the difference between people seeing a real troll move versus an agitator. So do I have anything negative to say about it? No. Do I have any assumptions or something weird, based on the situation? No. Okay, nobody cares. Like, hopefully people understand across the sector, nobody cares what somebody's lifestyle is. Like, if 80% more people think that Lemon is a homosexual, they're not going to change their mind today. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to put fuel to the fire. But if I was Lemon, I would sit back and I would look at how people treat me based on the situation of the allegations that he is of that LGBT lifestyle. I don't think any less people, well, that's bad grammar. I don't think any fewer people are going to show up to his channel. I don't think any fewer people are going to not. Because the chat already drags and a lot of people go over there playing in his face for content. Okay. So that's pretty much it. So me personally, if I was in his situation and you really do feel that way about your lifestyle and you really wanted to see how much people support you, watch your channel for the next couple days, because now pretty much everybody has put the nail in the coffin about the heterosexual about the heterosexual allegations. Okay, that's over. Like, people are done with the yes, no, maybe so. No. All right, it is what it is. And as I said, see how people treat you now. It's okay. All right, I guarantee you 400 or 500 of these people are going to be over there tomorrow or tonight. I guess. You said mission accomplished. So I am very interested to see Lemon's show, because he definitely said mission accomplished. I would assume that he wants to, put himself in the driver's seat of the situation, which there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, rock out. Do your content, and it is what it is. I'll be there. Shit. I don't care what people are talking about with their life. Well, yeah, I do. I'm not gonna sit on the panel and do all that, but I don't really care what people are discussing about their personal lifestyle. I'm just there for the entertainment. You know what I mean? Anyway, all right. So really not anything to dig into. I'm going to go through these topics. Like, literally, I'm just going to rip it and let y'all go on the YouTube streets. What's up, Tiffany Black? Tiffany Black, what's happening? I'm so glad to see you around. And you already know to throw the 3 headphones in the air and thank you for being a member. What'd Molly do? No, we're not gonna. We're just getting started. Okay. All right. Is thinking Lemon is gay, not supporting him. What do you mean, Molly? Like, what do you mean by that? Is thinking he's gay, not supporting him? Please. I don't usually ask you to write anything else because F you most of the time. But please explain yourself. Is thinking Lemon is gay, not supporting him? Uh, I, keep in mind, I don't care. First of all, but go ahead and please type the rest of that bullshit you're about to type. What's up, Tweety? Not that it matters to me one way. I know, yeah. My thing is I thought that in the beef sector that people would be a lot more, people would be supportive. Like, okay, cool. It is okay, great. Congratulations. But at this point, like, let's just assume, let's play devil's advocate that he is of that lifestyle, of the same sex situation, right? I'm pretty sure that the B sector would be like, hey, we're not looking down on you, how much time it took you to do it. We're just here to support you, whatever. I'm not saying he is, I'm not saying he isn't, but I don't know. There's just a few things I wouldn't be, I wouldn't have put banners up and shaking this and that, with a man or whatever. So it is what it is. Y'all want to talk about the teeth. Y'all want to talk about an eye. Y'all want to talk about a do-rag, but that's what you really want to say. Okay. You want to bring attention so that people talk about shit that doesn't matter so that you can take to the next level. Like Sneaky Link, I fucks with you, but I already know like your community wall is testing the waters. Okay, let me put the teeth. All right, let me put the eye. All right, let me put the lifestyle. Let me put this. Just ask if he's gay. Okay, like just get to the point. All right, on your damn community wall post. All right. Anyway, not that, and again, I don't necessarily even care. I'm just saying, like, exactly. What's up? Damn you 2 times. What's happening? But anyway, yeah, let's just get to the point so we can get past it, and then y'all can love on Lemon, and it'll be a great day in the world on YouTube. All right. He's not gonna lose that swag of the he's not gonna lose that swag. He can still cuss people out, whatever. Because listen, whether you're male or female, whatever you like, you're still the same person. Like, I could straight up get beat up by any gay person who's a man. Just, it doesn't automatically make them weak or weird or strange or something else. But anyway, I talked about that shit for too long. Okay, so at YouTube Cameras, I did see a little bit of. I will talk to LaDawn about her part in this, but I want her to be here. But I did hear a little bit about, hey, do you know Envy? Asking Sean G, right? I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Another opportunity to ask about me in the Mo3 sector, all right? So what y'all don't understand about Sean G is he's with the real bloggers. We call them bloggers in the Mo3 sector. Those are people that were around that did Mo3 content when he was alive. Okay. Then Sean G went to jail and he was on federal probation with 2 monitors. Okay. And he stayed at his channel, chilled out, whatever. I didn't really go around there, and I wasn't even really going live. Now I had a little issue with VS back then or whatever, and Transparent Talk wanted to do an interview with me about the whole situation or whatever. And that's literally the only time I saw Sean G. And that's literally the only time that the sector was like, oh shit. But he was already like, chopping it up with Phi Babe and whatnot. If he traveled around, typically it was in the B sector, every once in a while a Mo3 sector panel, but pretty much at his channel both most of the time. So I stopped going live and he went back to jail, right? And that's pretty much it. So somebody that went to jail when I stopped going live or was going live, stopped going live when he was out. and then basically stayed on his channel exclusively, yeah, not everybody knows me in that sector. And I always say 100,000 times, like my generation, me, Coolin, Eve, Max Boogie, all those people, Cam, Maya, and all that, we all took a break at that time. So it's not very credible, to poke around and ask if everybody knows me for the Boat 3 sector. They don't. Okay. I'm like 9 years deep. Like Sean G came around to do commentary maybe 3 years ago. I'm 9 years deep. So it is what it is. I just wanted to cover that because what's up, Vibrant? How you doing? I know that's not exciting in the situations that we're talking about here, but I just wanted to cover that. He's a solid dude. He is solid. I like Sean G. Sean G is very, very solid. Shout out to him. I just wanted to clear that. Has nothing to do with him at all whatsoever being asked if he knew me at all. I just wanted to clear that up. Because I've rocks with Sean G. Hey, he's from the sector. He was Mo3's bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do real content on the case, and I stayed away from the case kind of as much as possible, because once you start talking about snitches and paperwork, and then this person coming in and allegations like Ratchet TV, once Ratchet TV started doing that shit, I was like, all right, I'm good. So anyway, what do we got? What do we got? We got Tracy had I remember that picture. Oh, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't, it sounds like everybody has a D pick of somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I lost the loop or something. Like maybe I'm out of the loop. Somebody should have told me, like, as you come up as a content creator, you need to send your D to some folks, because I've never done it. Maybe like, is that something that should, be in the, in the arsenal of things that I do to disrupt people's lives? I mean, here's my D. Like, okay, they're gonna get on a flight the next day, go to your house because of a D pick? No, I highly doubt it. But anyway, whatever. Let's see. Have you Envy, will you fight on behalf of the B sector if the new sector war restarts? Let me explain that to you, Heather. That's a great question, because I wasn't even going to cover that. Because yesterday I did put in we're going to do it. Hell with it. Because I literally skipped over this part of the commentary. I wasn't even going to bring it up. But I've sometimes you hold on to things that happen to you in case like there's commentary down the road. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And you got to learn to keep your mouth shut. All right. So yesterday I did say Pizarro questioned me about sector loyalty. Okay. And y'all are probably like, well, why the hell would she question you? Because you're not beef sector and all that other stuff that y'all come up with when, I'm associated with beef sector. So anyway, here's exactly what happened. Okay. And I'm going to tell you about like private chats and all that other bullshit, right? Because it doesn't really matter. It's not like so salacious that it's like, why did you say that, Envy? All right. So I was up on the panel at Pizarro's. This was during the height of starting the frenemy sector, right? So I'm up there. Well, hang on. Let me go back real quick. When there was a sector issue, did you all see me up there with the Mo3 avatar? I wasn't there to start all that. I wasn't up there to start a bunch of shit. But did y'all see me up there like this, front and center? You know what I'm saying? And IGT and a couple other Mo3 people that didn't know it was me at first, because I wasn't talking, was like, who's up there with Mo3's picture? And I was like, me. I'm right in the center. Like, if there's a problem, there's a problem. If there's not, there's not. Nobody said shit. You know what I'm saying? Because man, the level of diabolical I can be is just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. You say yes, Vibrant. The B sector is preparing for war. Word spell. Who are they starting the war with? But anyway, I'll ask those questions. Let me go right back to what you asked, Heather, earlier. So I was on Pizarro's panel, right? And in the back chat, we were talking about like one person in particular or whatever. But in there, she asked very, very clearly. She said, "Are you going to be beef sector or are you going to be frenemies?" I'm like, I typed so damn fast when she asked me that question. And let me explain it to you one more time. Okay, let me say that one more time in case you missed it. I was on the panel. She typed to me in the back chat asking me if I was gonna rock with the beef sector or the frenemies. Okay. So I was like, I typed back there, I said beef sector all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? I wrote that back there. And I guess at that point, you know what I mean? During that time, I guess like frenemies were supposed to be with frenemies and nobody else was supposed to be on a platform, whatever. Man, I typed back, I typed back there. I said I could click any link I want to, and anybody could click my link that they want to, and I don't give a damn. AKA, did you see my interview with Sneaky Link? I'm the only one that did an interview with anybody who was from the frenemy sector. It said I could hit any link or have anybody up that I want to. I wish somebody would come out here and tell me I could go here and do this and do that about a sector. I said, listen, beef sector all day. That's what I said. Now, why did I say that? Okay, let's go back to the Mo3 avatar. Okay, let me put it up here real quick. All right. Reason why I had the Mo3 avatar up there is because that's where I came from. That's where I was born and bred. That's where my home is, however you want to put it, right? That's how I learned how to be a damn content creator, just like this, right? So did I represent them when the beef sector was having an issue? Absolutely. I sure did. That's just because that's where I'm from. Lady A, what you got? You definitely one of the founders of the Mo3 sector. What are you talking about? Let's be clear. Do your homework and your own work. Let's go. Do you know how long before Polar Gang I was Mo3 sector? I was Mo3 sector back on You Can't Make This Up TV, where there was only Ratchet, Sco, me, and MHB, Duke Farrow, and then like Trigger Man and all like the bloggers that we call for the Mo3 sector. I've been around the Mo3 sector a lot longer than motherfuckers you think are the Mo3 sector. So anyway, yeah, absolutely. And you know what happened? And one of the reasons why I put Mo3 sector up there is because we always thought that 100 people in the chat was the holy grail. All right. Go watch my short. DG explains it to you. We literally thought 100 in the chat was the holy grail. We sat there like, oh shit, I got 100. Oh my God, let me get my shit together. Let me take my glasses off. Let me pull up in my chair. Let me get my energy together. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You know, I had a little issue in the beef sector, right? Little issue, little scrape, little situation or whatever. And Envy brought over 500-600 in the chat, you know, and it was fun. It was great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and give you like history lesson or whatever. What I do have to say to LaDon, I will say it a little bit, but I will have a longer conversation with you. I'm not quite sure, LaDon. I like you. I don't want to argue. I don't want to go back and forth. That's just not my repertoire. Oh, and also, my bad. Lady A, thank you so much for the super chat and the clarification. All right. Okay. I'm glad everybody can see that. So anyway, damn, what was I saying? Shit. Let's see. Anyway, I'll make it up. But anyway, let's go. Okay, let's go more into the back chat. So as soon as I said beef sector, you know why I said that, y'all? Do you know why I said the beef sector and didn't care if I got thrown off of a panel or whatever? I said beef sector because I promised the beef sector something. And a man is only as good as his word and his reputation. I said I go to the prison sector. I go to the manosphere. I go to the music sector. I go to the black sector. I go everywhere, right? But I promised the people that no matter where I go, I will definitely represent beef sector. Like if somebody asks me, hey, where'd you come from or what's going on or who do you hang out with on the internet or whatever, I promise that I said I would always say beef sector. People could sit here and cry and kick their feet and do a bunch of other stupid ass shit around here, saying you are beef sector. You're not. Listen, I do beef sector content and I'm here. And you know what? I thought I was gonna leave 6 months ago, but I like y'all. I'm here. So I might as well say I am. And it's funny to me when people say, like, whether I'm beef sector or not. Do you know I've been around beef sector for almost 5 years? So people who've been around here for 2 or 3, shut the fuck up. All right. Don't want to hear it. Don't care. Go to hell. What's up, Mimi? How you doing, Mimi? My security guard. You know, Mimi, I really do appreciate you. Like when I know that some shit's going down, I always put in the chat like a chair. You know what I mean? Remember when I handed you the virtual pow and said, you got to watch us tonight into some crazy shit. And lady, yeah, you need to stop dropping some shorts. You need to start dropping. Yeah, I got 101 Mo3 videos. You got a lot of history that people have forgot about. The trial coming up in less than a month. Although you beef sector representative, you never forget Mo3. Nope, never will forget on Mo3. You know what I'm going to do for you, Lady A? I'm going to go ahead and make a folder. I'm going to make a Mo3 sector folder so everybody sees. So everybody sees this, right? Okay, hold up. Wait, and you got Polar that even says stuff, but here y'all go.
So Rick was over there last night. He did talk about the drunk lives. I was like, yep, he definitely did. But I knew in the Mo3 sector, Envy would be the one doing the lives over there, okay? Envy will do the late night over there. Before there was Amahia doing a live. At that time, the late night, there was Envy doing the drunk lives over there in the Mo3 sector, okay?
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody, Lady A, you know what Polar Gang did. You know, Polar basically released all of the people that you think are Mo3 sector. Not you, but a lot of new people or whatever. But remember when Polar went over there not too long ago and said, these are the people who are popping. These are the people who didn't make it in the Mo3 sector. Remember when we got ranked by It's the News? But I'll play this and we'll go right back into beef sector commentary. All right. Remember, this is Polar Gang. Everybody but the originals were basically from Polar Gang. And he trolled the shit out of me every fucking opportunity he got. But he had to, come back and he had to tell the truth. So let's go.
Yeah, my salute to my nigga Envy. He got it popping. Envy had it popping. He had it popping. I think Envy's got some good shit coming down the chamber.
All right, cool. All right, let's move on from there. What up, Roasted Toast? What to do, Roasted Toast? Roasted Toast, see what I'm saying? That's what's up. Roasted Toast keeps us laughing kept us laughing over there. You know what I'm saying? Wow, how brave are you, Envy? Risking your life and freedom as an American citizen by representing the beef sector in the back chat to Pizarro. Well, Pizarro had me stay up there. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I said beef sector, I literally thought she was going to trip out. Did you put your hand on a Bible? No, you know what I did or didn't do or whatever. We everywhere, I'm everywhere. We all know the place, but we don't forget what we been on, what started it. Do your homework first, you judge. Absolutely. What up, Roasted Toast? I know I said what's up to you, but it's always good to have, my comrades in the chat. All right, let's go. I guess what I found in the screen. I love it when people like take off the red ball and stuff like that out here in the YouTube streets and think that people don't have the StreamYard recording. People are so dumb. I bet Lady A, yeah, absolutely. Lady A is deep in the sector. I was there, of course. I know know the new people. Please do your homework in my Mo3 voice. It's been a lot of us, a lot of people. Our veterans has come a long way. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so let's So in the Pizarro situation, I'm basically explaining to you when there was like a little friction back and forth. I came in both three, right? But as at the same time, yes, the reason why I mentioned Pizarro, I wasn't really trying to highlight the fact that I was like, hey, rah, 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 siskum, bah, beef sector. I wasn't, because it goes into the next thing. It goes into panel respect and loyalty, right? So if people are like, oh, this person's beef sector, that person's not beef sector, this person supports, that person doesn't support, why do people go on to tear up other people's panels? That's why I mentioned the Pizarro thing. Because if I stand 10 toes and I say, I said if I'm away from my channel, that I would say beef sector. I think she put me like in a situation where she thought she wanted to see if I was going to keep my word, to be honest with you, right? But how can you say that you're loyal to everybody else or whatnot? And I put Nessa's panel down there the first time, right? And I wasn't going to talk about that, but we're here. We might as well talk about it now. So I said, like, if Pizza's representing, I think she would act a little bit different at Nessa's, right? We are all grown ass people out here as content creators, super subs, whatever. We're not oblivious to community guidelines, right? So me personally, I think sector loyalty would make sure that you're going to support other people's channels by not making it so that they have to take videos down. And when we have to take videos down, we lose monetization, everything like that. And I will say, Pizarro, I think that maybe, showing Ness like a little bit more like, hey, this is a serious issue, because a lot of people, put it, or we're backing you up when I believe Kiki did some shit and she got charged. I believe Octavius did some shit. I don't know how much money, because I don't pocket watch, but at the same time, I always when I was in the Mode 3 sector, I said it was a fine. If you do some dumb shit to get me demonetized for that particular video, you pay a fine. It's very, very simple. And that's what, when people talk about loyalty and I am B sector, I am not B sector, those are the type of things that make me question the whole situation, because why would you sabotage each other? I don't get it. But on the other side of the coin, I can't be more mad than Ness. You know what I'm saying? If Ness rocks with it, if Ness is okay with it, they're sharing panels, they're doing what they do. How am I going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, Pizarro should have been like, you know what, my bad, Ness, here's a few dollars or whatever. Or, it just seems very biased. Well, I mean, you're biased against yourself, obviously. But me, if I was to make an error, there would be nothing I would have to talk about. Because we all know, if you make an error, Pizarro's going to ask to get paid on Cash App. I just think that, as I said, I can't be more mad than Ness. But when I was asked if I was beef sector and I say yes, I just really, I have to carry the burden of the strength or the weakness that the sector has. Okay. And I don't mean burden like, oh my God, like I don't want to have to deal with this shit or whatever. I just mean burden of what happens in each sector, just like Mo 3. Why the hell do you think that a lot of Mo 3 people are on Twitch right now? Because there is a taking down the channel trend right now. Disrespect of Mo 3, the all that crazy shit or whatever. Okay, let's go. A friend of all is a friend of none. We need, there we go. Those were the great days. This is how the sectors was colliding. You got to understand the beef sector split because everybody was mingling at the time. You know why everybody was mingling at the time, Lady A? Because we weren't really familiar with community guidelines. You remember this shit that we used to do at night when Vaughn was driving across Dallas to try to find somebody putting the lasers and stuff in the camera and doing the most. When we found Troll Gang, there was so much stuff. We had cars towed, we had evictions put on your door when you weren't evicted. Listen, and that's what I think trolling is, and that's why I started off the live. Shout out to Rick Reed for actually being a good troll, because I didn't think that existed in the beef sector. I literally thought y'all thought was trolling was making a second account and just agitating somebody like Molly. Molly's not a troll. Molly's just a shit talker. because Molly doesn't make anything shake. Molly will just disrespect you in the comments, but that's not a troll. But you guys call somebody like that a troll, which is amazing to me. But anyway, everybody start going, they only went. Yes, they sure did go. They only went, but it was time. What mingling and then the division with latest Snoop and people start going. Yeah, remember when Snoop had all of our sit downs? Like if we had an issue with the Bowl 3 sector, Lady Snoop would have a roast slew. Basically, Lady Snoop would have us go, head to head if we had an issue in the sector. Absolutely, I remember it all. I remember when people start branching out because, yeah, everybody found their own spaces. Yes, they sure did, and if they're still around, shout out to them. All right, so anyway, that's panel respect and loyalty, and hopefully you can understand where when Beef Sector and Mo 3, I showed up as Mo 3, but I wasn't coming to kick up dust with Beef Sector. I had Mo 3's avatar up there to say, is it really that serious? You know what I'm saying? And now communicating in the back with her about me being Beef Sector was basically going against the fact that she wanted me to say I'm Frenemy Sector, which would never happen. Like I'm either a part of an established sector or I'm not. That's it. And I'm going to stay as long as I feel like it. I'm going to give my commentary and people are going to be here or they're not going to be here. It is what it is. So that's really the only reason why I expected that. Now, people in the beef sector make so much hell about it. I wish that the beef sector, see, the frenemies had some good ideas about the not doxing, the not going after channels, the not doing this and not doing that. I think that the beef sector should start off basic and make one rule at a time. One rule at a time for me would be if you get on my panel and you break community guidelines, demonetize my video, you gotta pay. That's a simple rule. And just come up with a dollar amount across the board so that people don't feel like there's favoritism. $100 if you demonetize my damn video by being an idiot and can't read community guidelines. Okay. What'd you say to RNY? Great topic and comment. Oh, you guys had a really, really good show over there yesterday with Girl Talk. And it's good that Mo Betta is coming out and letting you guys know about her surgery and where her health stands and what her attitude is about the whole situation or whatever, right? Moderators. Okay. So I don't see some of the moderators, and I really want to make it worth your while, right? And to make it worth your while, I came up with some things, and you may love them. You may think that they're a big deal. You might think that they're shit. I have no idea, but I'm going to come up with more stuff. But tell me if this is garbage, right? Or if it's good. Now you can type in here. You can type in the, below the description and the video, after. That's what I like the most because YouTube loves engagement. Comment. If you don't have a comment now, just comment and say, hey, Envy, I'd like to add this, or Envy, I'd like to take that away, or whatever the case may be. What up, Miami Popo? What it do? So here's what I came up with so far with moderator power. So while monitoring the chat, a mod can bring anything to my attention to address ASAP. Okay? I think that's kind of a cool thing because moderators are moderating the chat. They see the trend of where the chat is going. They see the same thing. Hey, you missed this, or hey, you didn't say that, or I wish you would do this, or I wish you would do that. Or, there's a trending topic over here. Anything that the moderators want me to address in the chat, I will address as soon as they bring it to my attention. All you got to do is put 3 headphones in the front. Well, the hell with it. Put 2 headphones in the front, 2 headphones in the back, capitalize question, and then ask your question. At any given time, I don't give a damn what I'm talking about. I would be talking about Jesus, the church, some effery or whatever the case may be. I will stop for the moderators to make sure that I follow the content of the people that are in the chat. You know what that does? That makes me not miss the chat because I say to the chat all the time, you're just as important as me sitting my happy ass up here talking. Okay. I don't want the chat to feel like they don't have a voice. I don't want the chat to feel like they're being missed, skipped over, favoritism, none of that. So moderators, please. I think that's a little bit of power. Be myself. Hey, Envy, stop. And we need to address this right now. Okay, so the next thing is I'll respond immediately if something is brought here, and I'll entertain it. People do it all the time. Hey, you know, so and so. What's up, OG Beauty? Hey, so and so's over there. Talk about this and that. Whatever. You don't have any hair. Take off your hat. Whatever. You know, or you called somebody, you know, homosexual, or you're off base, and whatever the hell it is. I'm not even saying carry bones. Carry bones is like go do some shit, find some shit, and then come back to a channel and make it an issue. I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm saying if the mods see some content, I don't care if it's during my show, before my show, a couple days ago, whatever the case may be, I will address those things immediately upon a moderator's requests. All right. So you have, okay, also I private videos. Okay. So I'm going to trust y'all. You will have access to private content upon request. I'll provide clips and a folder. Okay. What'd you say? Yeah, Envy, the best. I'm from all around the globe, and so is he. Envy has a treasure trove that a lot of people have forgotten. It's time to remind us for the old and the new. Oh, yeah. Lady A, since you requested it, I'll do it. But anyway, moderators are going to have access to privated videos. Okay. Now, there's a reason why they're privated. Now, full access, no. But if you all want something, hey, what happened here? What happened there? I'll make you a short. And I'm going to put it where I'm going to tell you right now, the Moderators Lounge. Okay. Moderators Lounge is kind of like Discord, right? But it's just on YouTube. You can go in and out of there as you please. If you got a concern, you want to know some stuff that I don't say out here in public. I do that in members only lives, but if you want to go a little bit deeper, we will have a Moderators Lounge. And then we also, as I always say, I got a moderators only channel as well. Okay. There's content there. I haven't told a whole lot of people where it is, but I have a moderators channel. And also, each and every one of you are going to be in a Cash App commercial. Okay. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what artists I'm going to put on there. I don't know what music I'm going to put on there. I don't know what words or whatever the case may be, but it will most definitely be a Cash App commercial. Boom. The moderators, you'll come up, your Cash App will be there, whatever the case may be. It just kind of spread the wealth a little bit. Now, my personal goal is, yes, all that other stuff is cool. You can bring it to my attention and something else is going on the street, something you need me to address in the chat, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I'm going to figure it out. Just give me a minute on the monetary part, because I want y'all to get paid somehow or another. Okay. But you know, Polar for like 4 years had one moderator as she got paid. Her name was Amber. So I kind of wanted like a bunch of Ambers or whatever, because I see y'all doing a lot. Like you do a lot here, you do a lot out in the streets for me, and everything else like that. I don't want to say like, I don't want to like love bomb y'all or anything like that. But if you look in the chat, there's not a whole lot of blue in this motherfucker. I don't do that. Okay. I've observed you for quite a while and rocked with you if you're a moderator here. So I'm going to make it well worth your while. All right. What's up, Queen V? How you doing? You said closed mouth don't get fed. There's only two answers that you can receive. Yes or no. Simple. Absolutely, Bella. You know what I'm saying? And shit, speaking of this, and I'm not like telling anybody it has to happen right this second or anything, but sometimes I put a super chat goal up and sometimes I don't. Okay. And that's related to different things. Like I want to lower the commercials. I want to bring my commercials down to basic so that you might see one or whatever. But if the Cash Apps aren't Cash Apping and the super chats aren't super chatting, I got to, raise up the commercials to make it worth my time to sit up here and talk. All right. So when I put a super chat goal up there, I'm not talking about, doing something, some weird cash app, slide it under the table, giving me $5 here and there, whatever. I love cash apps, but if I put up a super chat goal, I would love to hit it. I don't give a damn if you give me 99 cents. I just want to hit the super chat goal. But anyway, let's see here. Moderators, here you go. All right, Rick. So I went over Rick Reed. I went over the Sean G things that were pretty much cleared up about that. Panel respect and loyalty, and moderators, here we go. All right, that's what I had for today. Now, Ness was funny. Ness was like, listen, commentary. Well, I gave commentary. I know exactly what she's talking about. If somebody goes live and says to the whole chat, well, what's going on right now on the YouTube streets? It's not really up to them to tell you what the hell's going on the YouTube streets. Whoever does that, I don't get it. Y'all hear me flipping through notes and doing this and that because when you leave here, I want to give you some commentary to think about. Just like I said, how long ago did I talk about no shirt gate? And here we are on no shirt gate. I try to be ahead of the trend. Okay. I try my best. All right, let's go. Let's see. You got to give a gift from, Envy, you got a gift from Linda. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, thank you so much, Linda, for the gift. Sour Patch. The crazy thing is StreamYard does this wrong. We can't see anything that goes on the YouTube. Like I could see the super chats and stuff like that, but like the gifts and, different things like the @ symbols or something like that. StreamYard keeps us very, very, well, you go live. StreamYard keeps us really, really limited. So if I miss anybody on something like that, I apologize. You're welcome, lovely. Let's see here. Okay, cool. So now, anything that I said so far, these are my topics for today. The reason why, I'm doing a hit it and quit it today is just because I'm back. I got to get the content rolling because there's not much content because there's nothing shocking that we didn't know ahead of when the content is rolling out. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking more about Mo Betta having a good surgery than this bullshit that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her for taking that step. You know what I mean? She's got arthritis going and she's got to get spinal surgery. And, I pray for the best for her and her recovery. And I can't wait to see her back when she successfully is no longer in pain with the arthritis that she was talking about. That's the shit I like. Okay. That's what I like to talk about, but I get it. We're definitely going to knock this down. All right. Let's see. Let me see in my notes if I forgot anything. Let's see. We talked about shocking surprise. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I already talked about Ness is going to cam up in the near future because she's got some amazing surprise for us that she's only told her mom about. But I think I already talked about that in a previous live. Let me see. We did Sean G. We kind of did the Pizarro thing a little bit. Let's see. Rick Reed trolling. We did that. LaDon, I have some stuff for LaDon, but I want LaDon to be here instead. That's all great. Very riveting, exciting entertainment commentary. Talking about what'd you say? Talk about mod rules and channel commercials is so engaging. Okay, so I know you're being sarcastic, so it doesn't matter. You're a troll. What's up, Jasmine? As long as you know, I have no idea. Could one of the mods see what the avatar is? Because I refuse to click on it right now and put it on the main screen. If it's a ridiculous troll and they're going to say some dumb shit, the next time they type, get them up out of here. We don't do time out here. You're never going to come up here and be like, this moderator put me in timeout. No, because you'll be blocked. Ain't no moderator putting anybody in timeout unless they want to agitate you. Okay. Oh, it's blocked. There we go. Boom. That's what we do around here. Some people are like, well, you know what? Just let them rock for a minute. Let's see how they act. No. Get out. Anyway, you said it's ridiculous. It's been handled. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I kind of saw it. I'm not gonna, highlight stuff like that. And if the moderators, I know that the moderators are gonna appreciate me thinking about them. I'm not necessarily, listen, moderators are really, really important to a lot of content creators. So I'm not saying I'm doing anything groundbreaking. I'm just trying to say that I'm thinking about y'all. Okay. Because as I said, you're not ever going to see a bunch of blue in this bitch. Nobody gets a wrench until I take a wrench. That's my rule, so that I keep the same amount of moderators. Let's see here. Okay, so mods can block, absolutely. Miami Popo. Here's the thing about the mods can block, right? A lot of content creators are like, I'm the only one that can block. Okay, well, why do you have moderators then? Like, the moderators are grown ass adults. They don't work for me. I'm not their boss. I trust them with making good decisions. So absolutely, my moderators could drop. I wish I would tell a moderator what they can and cannot do. I've trusted them in this channel. So do what you want to do. Time somebody out for 10 seconds or time them out for the rest of their lives. I don't give a shit. I don't go back into my block list and start doing an audit or anything like that. It is what it is. If you're here, you have some sense. If you're not, fuck you. But anyway, we can get him. Yep, you sure can. Absolutely. You said no shade. I believe Ness either lost weight or had her lip fixed or both. Tammy, I think to be honest with you, respectfully, I think that a lot of people are thinking lip. That's not me saying anything negative. That's not me drag. I love Ness. Like Ness and Pizarro, I look after. I kind of, just have a soft spot for both of them. So, it is what it is. I would never say anything like that, but I do think that a lot of people are saying the lip. But it is what it is. I do think it's also weight loss, because she did gain some weight after Vegas. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it is what it is. I'd be a dumbass if I sat here and speculated, because then if my speculations don't come out to be the truth, then I'll look like an idiot, right? Let's see here. Okay, mods can get trigger happy. Yeah, right. Yeah, listen, Barn Dog, you'll never see a lot of blue in here. I literally do not give a wrench until I take a wrench, because I literally want the same amount of people that are mods. Don't ask, don't tell, don't nothing. You get a wrench over here, just enjoy it. But I do have, believe it or not, I do have one person that's very close to getting a wrench. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. All she has to do is just keep being consistent. And if you heard what I just said, you probably know who I'm talking about. And also with my mods as well, I also offer professional opportunities as well. I don't know, some of y'all know that I have a PR company that focuses on crisis management, DEI, and entertainment. So mods can have full access in the lounge to tell me any kind of ideas, whatever they want to come up with. Why is your picture up there? I don't know why. I would assume that's you. I don't block unless it's warranted. I don't bring my personal beefs. Right. That's the only thing that I get irritated about, personal beefs. Like, don't bring personal beefs to anybody's channel, not just mine. Oh, I don't like you. Bang. That hurts the channel. Like, but if somebody's being completely disrespectful, I'm not going to allow disrespect to my mods. Now, remember, one of the things I said is I will address any concerns that the mods have immediately in the chat. Just put 2 headphones in the front, put 2 headphones in the back, and then just say, hey, this person's really getting on my nerves, whatever. I'm going to get them up out of here. Now, that personal beef stuff, my thing is they can only go so far. You know what I mean? They're not going to be able to get away with calling y'all out of your names or coming up with a disrespectful nickname or a troll picture of you and shit like that. That's not going to rock. So it is what it is. Give you a wrench. Absolutely not. Whatever she had done, she's still going to be beautiful. Oh, Jesus. You talking about this one right here? Honestly, I don't think that's bad yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. There's nothing across the screen that says I'm an idiot or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong. I like fun trolls. I like trolls that aren't here to be chaotic. I love it. I'm a troll whisperer. I am a troll. Like, people don't think, like, these idiots that don't think that people are trolls because they cam up or they show themselves or whatever. I'll listen. I will outdo any of you motherfuckers. Okay. But shout out to Rick Reed. He outdid me last night or the other night. Good Lord. Man, damn it. You know, he'll think that I'm glazing him and giving him way too many compliments or whatever based on that situation. But hey, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Lady A, what do we got? What do we got? Miami Popo. Maybe she had good insurance and she's talking about how good her credit is. Oh my. Miami Popo is Miami Popo is Ness personal accountant. Jeez. All right. Hey, shout out to Miami Popo for knowing how to count. You're in direct competition with Ghetto. So you know what? Y'all can fight that out. No, y'all can't have y'all personal feelings because y'all see somebody out on, like, in the chat. I never use a mod stick, a wrench. I never use none of that in all the years. I accept all negativity. You should see the lack of things I do with mod sticks. If you see me in blue, I don't do shit. Okay. Like, if you dox or you say something crazy or whatever, I might delete the comment or whatever the case may be. But where you see me in blue, you don't have to worry about me. I'm good. I'm just blue. Envy, that's a whole troll page. Please move along. Okay. All right. I don't like the controlling other people's platform. It takes away from a lot of things. Abuse the privileges. If you like, you want to run stuff, in my opinion, pay for the wrench. Well, there it is. We have fees around here, Lady A, and trust me, there might be fees, but most of my fees right now is if you come to my platform and try to tear it up. I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you come over here and demonetize a video, because this is, this is entertainment's not free. Envy, I heard you giving me a wrench. Thanks. Could you imagine if Rex had a wrench somewhere? Oh my God. Like, we might as well just shut things down. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with the headphones. I love it. All right. I tell the biggest platforms they charge $100 for wrenches and they very small. That's very small. I'm the type of person that believes in everyone's opinion, good or bad. Right. Right. They do. I've heard people get the craziest things, content creators from that. I think I can see the avatar. You guys know how small they are when I'm up here on StreamYard, but I'm not being the troll whisperer today because you guys know what kind of trolls I like. I like trolls that are diabolical, but in a fun way. I want you to make somebody look like an asshole. Like, Rick Reed would have been like, one of the people that would be in the troll category with me or on the team or whatever. But this delusional moose, could somebody see if that's somebody's picture? I'm not going to highlight it because I think I know whose picture it is, but get them up out of here if they have a picture of Ness. All right. I think paying for rent is a it is Davna. But you got the street sector that buys cars. So it's all relative. You know what I'm saying? Paying for rent is definitely but Davna, without saying who, what, when, where, why, the beef sector has people paying for wrenches. Okay. So I gotta correct you, Davna. You know damn well the beef sector has people paying for wrenches. Come on now. Absolutely, I'm very respectful at everybody's house. I just reminding you that people that have their personal situation with people, I believe in bags. Right? Yeah. Listen, if you have that much of a personal issue with somebody, buy him out of the chat, buy him off the panel. I don't give a damn. I don't care who they are. I don't have any favorites. I don't have a different price if you're this or that, whatever. It's very, very simple. Buy them down for 50. If you feel that great about them for the show, buy them back up for $100. But listen, let me stop talking about money or whatever because I hate it when people do that. Let's see here. Troll tried to come on here with OCC troll page that starts up between them. It's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. Not here. Like I don't know if y'all don't understand that I could pick a troll in a second. I'll tell you, and for the most part, I can tell you who you are because you're too dumb to not type in your troll page the way that you type in your main page. That's dumb. Like misspell some words, do something. But damn, like come on now, I could pick a troll in a second. As I said, I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna buy your wrench and give it to somebody else, even though it was free to you. If and or it's used for personal reasons, you can buy that. Okay, yeah, Lady A. Lady A, I know exactly how supportive you are. Trust me. Lady A is hard to get to come around because people are scared to have Lady A around sometimes because she knows way too much of the history. Lady A will call you out a second about some shit. Like, oh, excuse me. That's not how I heard it. But what'd you say? I'm gonna buy your reds and give it to somebody else, even though it was free to you. If it's you wait used for personal reasons, you can buy that. Right, you sure can. Let's see here. You're laughing. Let's go. You highlighted that troll page of me though. Just an FYI, I highlighted the troll page of you to see if you had an issue with it because it didn't look that bad. You know, it looked like you with your jacket on. That's why I highlighted it. But the other ones that I did not highlight were obviously disrespectful. What's up, pretty purple rain, bitch? I think the Umar boys came in. The Umar boys came in buying everything, Davna. They paid to play. Hey, I'll give you $50 for a redirect. I'll give you $100 for a wrench. I'll give you this and that. I think that the Umar boys paid their way in. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? Davna, Adam, peanut butter. Oh Jesus. Okay. Indirect competition is some crazy work. How does one compete with someone who doesn't know that they're in a competition? That's pure insanity. It is. You can buy your wrench. Don't come for me because of your personal prop. Yep, with me, it's not fair. To the owner of the platform, you will have to buy your wrench, but you never get paid. Take it. Anyway, yeah, you're right. But it's really, 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 really hard to lose your wrench over here because I pick very wisely. What's up, Queen Pisces? Paying to be a free worker. Yeah, that is definitely crazy work. Hey, can I be blue in your chat? Oh my god. But shout out to the people that do, you know what I'm saying? Because some people do, and it is what it is. People can spend their money the way they want to spend their damn money. You know what I'm saying? They're enough of a financial supporter and they ask for a wrench. You know what the crazy thing is about a financial supporter or asking for a wrench? That means that they really support you no matter what, if they're a financial supporter. So I'm okay with giving a consistent financial supporter a wrench because clearly in front of everybody, they're willing to throw up a super chat or whatever without feeling like they need to sit in the bushes or clouds and hate watch. So anyway. And I think that a lot of the money game went away because people are making it such an issue. But maybe we'll get back to being tipped for entertainment someday. I don't know. Either way, I'm good with it. Honey Love, I got interested in trying their. Oh Jesus, you guys are having your own show. Ghetto had a nerve to ask me if I was Umar sector. Oh God, no, Cosmic Girl, you are definitely not Umar sector. Let's see. Okay, you said B sector since V. Yes, absolutely. Cosmic Girly, I've never seen you not be a part of B sector. Some issue just don't interfere with. Nah, absolutely. Honey Love. Let's see. Let's go down here. All right. So since I'm just getting back in the game today, And everything's gonna be amazing. And everything's gonna oh, by the way, y'all might not think this is a big deal, but trust me, I'm always trolling. You just don't know it. Except for like when I do a single live like today, and definitely not members only. You got a free protection plan. I'll crash out for my mods, by the way. You have a free protection plan. I don't give a damn what I gotta do. I'll shut down everybody's I'll shut down everything. The only thing I don't do is mess with channels. Everything else, like as I said, you'll have an eviction thing on your door. Not that I evict people, I just put it there. I just have somebody put it there to embarrass you by your neighbors. I'll have your cars towed. We can get with it. We can do some real trolling. So please leave my mods alone. I will crash out and you're not gonna like it, because I don't stop until I'm finished. Lady A, you probably remember me, Cam, DG. We had an issue for what, 4.5 years, 5 years, did the worst to each other. So we definitely know how to troll. You know, put you on a plane and think that I'm going to meet you somewhere and I'm not there and your happy ass is at the airport. You better find a place to stay. You better go find one of those flights that are on a layover, delayed, and sleep on them damn blue chairs or some shit. Fucking with me trying to troll ain't gonna happen. It's nearly impossible. So anyway, not evictions. Oh yeah, for sure. I've done that several times. You know, you got evictions on your front door. It doesn't mean you're evicted. It's trolling. Doesn't mean you're evicted. It means that your neighbors are going to come over and be like, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" Or whatever. It's embarrassing. Okay. And we're going to film it. We're going to trick your dumb ass. We're going to reach out to you. I'm going to wait for your dumb ass to be in the chat. And I'm going to be like, "Hey, why don't you go ahead and go home? Hey, when you go home, turn on the camera or whatever." You know what I'm saying? We want to see how everything's going with your day. They turn on the camera and we see their eviction. You see their eviction notice. Yeah, trust me. Mods are protected at all costs. Let's go, Miss Senator. Miss Senator's always up in this thing. I appreciate it. Cars towed. You trying to get somebody locked? No, I used to have cars towed. That's what I used to do. Okay. Damn, LOL. Well, my thing is, here's the funny thing. You know, when we're avatars, not like this, when we're avatars, we got people to drive all the way across the city, you know, an hour or some shit like that, and say, "Well, who are you looking for?" I'm an avatar. Like, not my face or anything, like an avatar, like a letter or something. Like, who are you looking for? Or whatever. We used to watch people drive around all the time and dox themselves by standing in front of their apartment complex. So what I mean by trolling. So I can't believe I'm sitting here giving somebody else credit, Rick Reed, for actually making something happen and making somebody look crazy, and then having a sector, you know, start woo banging and doing their thing and dragging and shit like that. That's real trolling. It really is. But Rick Reed kept it on the internet, which is great, because I hate to go off the internet. I don't know if y'all remember the story about me going down the street, dropping a weapon on the ground while it was raining, went back to my car and drove around for 2.5 hours trying to find DG. But anyway, I'm driving but listening. Hey, what's up, Drunk Meek Meek? Appreciate you being around as always. Watch the stream between VS and Kiki live before IHOP Gate happened. Right. And I'm going to show you... Cosmic Girl, I'm going to show you a video to go look for, because I think a lot of people forget it. Let's see. What'd you say? What you mean I was around? Okay. I have a great evening. Okay. All right. So as I said, here we go. Ghetto, there we go. Ghetto, I'm proud of you, Ghetto. You both three, more than anybody are. You've been down with us for years. It's okay representing other sectors. Hell, I represent all sectors. What we talk about. Lady A, you know how many people ask me, anytime you're who's in the picture of the avatar, Lady A, who's in the picture with the avatar? I'm like, oh my god, stop asking me that shit, please. Anyway, no, Cosmic Girl, I think Ghetto tries to ruffle feathers to know damn well. Isn't it funny that he's moving into the content creator role? I'm just like, oh my God. Ghetto, you definitely old school. You're not as old school as Envy. You're not one of the founding fathers, but you definitely known as Mo 3. Yes, Ghetto most definitely is down with Mo 3. Okay. I give Ghetto all the credit for going over there and trolling his ass off and having a good time. All right. So as I said, I'm gonna have a banger show for y'all tomorrow. What I want to start doing, I think that you guys like when I do a 1 o'clock show, and I think that you guys like when RNY and I typically do the 5 o'clock show. But I think that you all like my 1 o'clock show, Eastern Standard Time. So here's what I'm gonna do for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna do a 1 o'clock. Jesus, I gotta make a promise. I gotta get. Whew, I got a new client, y'all, and they're driving me nuts. But anyway, I I'm gonna do a 1 o'clock show tomorrow. I was so scared to say that because honestly, when I'm at work or whatever, and I take a break to do the 1 o'clock show, I'm not motivated because the type of content that's going on right now is just not. It ain't. It's just not. What are people doing? Like, I'm about to make myself content, okay? And then they always accuse Mo 3 of running plays. Well, guess what? I'm about to write a script, okay? Because I'm getting tired of this content not contenting. I mean, y'all could go talk about Lemon's teeth all goddamn night. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is boring, okay? Yeah, you got a tooth here and a tooth there. Okay, great. And shout out to you, Sneaky Link, and everybody else that talk about the teeth. But I'm tired of hearing about it. So maybe I'll make up something more diabolical, hit his panel, and make myself content. Because you know what I've taken a break from for a while is making myself content, ruffling up the feathers, saying crazy shit, doing this and doing that, and bringing it back to my platform. Because I don't really like how ZX does it. Goes up there goes up there on purpose, and goes live right away. It's not a bad strategy. I'm not dogging them out for it or whatever, but it's definitely something that I don't typically do. But you know what? As of right now, my people, y'all are going to come in here no matter what. I need to make myself content. Give me, let's see, what's today? Oh, that's why I don't know what today is because it's Monday. But give me 48 hours and I'll make myself content. All right. So on the Wednesday show, for whatever reason, I'm gonna come out here and look crazy because I'm gonna be content. All right. I guess I have to. Damn. Please do. You need your turn up. Oh, yeah. Turn yourself up is gonna be amazing. Good idea, because apparently people have forgot I support you. They do. They have, Lady A. Listen. And the funny thing is Lady A, I always ask, do you want the Mo 3 sector envy or do you want the beef sector envy? Sometimes they call me boring or whatever because I just sit up here, give my commentary and roll out. But what I have to say is you already know, Lady A, they probably want the beef sector envy, not the Mo 3 sector envy, because they would try to get all together and boycott me and do the most. Not that they don't already, but at least I survive. I don't need the YouTube stuff, the shares, the likes, all the fake shit. You know what I mean? Please don't do anything fake. Don't share me. Don't do nothing. Don't come in here. It doesn't matter. Okay? Because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, over in the beef sector, I did this and this and this and this for you. You didn't do shit. You didn't do a damn thing. I know who my core supporters are, and that's all I care about, right? And I got in trouble back in the day, and I got counseled that I basically dog out the people that are in my channel. And no, I don't. I'm talking in general. If I say something bad about people, or if I say something that's a little out of order, or whatever the case may be, that's not including the supporters. You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? If I say fuck everybody, that doesn't mean you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're that freaking brain dead, I don't want you around anyway, because that means that you're too easily influenced and you're going to be out there in the YouTube streets typing the most. Oh, yeah, Envy said this and Envy did that. Man, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We want it all. Start from the beginning when you came about when we made a name for ourselves. And don't forget to put them aces. Oh, I already set my cash app. I'm first in line. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Hopefully you didn't send it to the wrong person. Gee, because I haven't heard mine go off. Oh, geez. Yeah. I don't. You might have sent it to the wrong person, Lady A. I hope not, because I don't have one. And the only reason I'm saying the word Cash App, which I wish people would never say again in their lives, but I don't have one. Just so you know, all right. Because Lady A, I know that you're supportive. They got to know how you and where you came from. Just do it how you wanted to do it, babe. Because it started before the beef sector even came about. Yeah. The beef sector was around, Lady A, because basically I think I did that. I think I started in the Mo3 sector like in 2018, somewhere around there. Beef sector was definitely beef sectoring. So no, I wouldn't take anything from that at all whatsoever. You remember what you say? I do like that. Oh yeah, Kwani is back. I have seen Kwani moving around. You remember when Ness and Queen 88 were cool? Yes, I do. I wish that was, back in order. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is the only reason why I don't like Queen 88 to be in the beef sector that much is because she is really, really good at covering the case, because she's boots on the ground. She goes out there, tries to figure things out, interviews people, whatever. I really like that she does she does actual Mo3 sector content. So does Mahia, and so does Sin City. I would give it to those three for doing actual Mo3 sector content, because there's not a whole lot of them left, including me. Once it starts getting into cases and, pushing papers or snitching or whatever the case may be, I run as fast as I can, because I'm not going to, I'm not going to damn the wrong person for doing something that they don't want. You know what I mean? We want NV Troll. Let's go. Are you sure? Psycho Billy? Okay. You know what? Sour Patch. And you can ask Lady A, actually. And you can ask RY. I tell y'all when I'm trolling. I'll tell Sour Patch. Don't I tell y'all when I'm gonna troll somebody right out in the open and they still get fucked? You know what I'm saying? Like, literally. I sit here and tell people, here's exactly what's gonna happen to you, and they don't believe me. They're like, oh, well, maybe that's maybe he's bullshitting or whatever, clickbaiting, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. It is what it is. You said, hold on, let me check. Are you serious? Hold on. I did the Cash App. What you got posted? Oh, okay. Did I post it right? A man called yeah. Oh, geez. Lady A, I hope we didn't go wrong. Here you go. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me make sure. Hopefully you don't have to ask somebody for a refund. Here you go. Here you go. There you are. I just don't like to put my Cash App up there all big, because I don't want to be like a beggar. But there it is, in case like you have to ask somebody for a refund or something. It's literally just the channel name. What do you got, Cosmic Girl? Yeah, I would like to say I came into the beef sector before the pandemic. Yeah, Cosmic Girl, I've seen you around forever. Like, you literally have nothing to prove to these people. Cosmic Girl, I've seen you around the beef sector since I've been around the beef sector. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely love Queen 88. Queen 88 comes over and jacks y'all up on them damn contests. Y'all think you could twerk and do the most against Queen 88? Absolutely not. And then there's one more you can't, Jackie. You know what I'm saying? Jackie and Queen 88 are the undisputed champs of dancing, twerking, whatever the hell you want to call it. All right, let's go. Do you remember when 88 came over to the beat sector trying to charge folks to learn twerking? Oh, Jesus. Well, you know, and it's crazy though. A lot of people that come through the beef sector, it's crazy. Like, remember when MHB came over and scared the shit out of everybody? That shit was funny. Even though I don't rock with MHB because I rock with Polar Heavy. But you know, he refuses to come back. Um, Lady A is really looking at her cash app like, oh man, I bugged up. It's not funny. I'm sorry. I just laughed. Jesus Christ, my bad. Hold on, let me look. Hold on, I got a message. There's always receipts flying in. Hold on, let me see what's going on. There might be something in the streets. Hold on. Hopefully, I don't have to. Hold on 1 second. Let me go on mute for a second. Hopefully, I don't have to deal with something right now. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. You know, it's tragic having hot mic situations. And then also, thank you, OG Beauty. And also, I look at the people that are in here when there's not a lot of people in here. We can get 600, we can get 500, we can get 300, we can get 200, and we can get 50. I do watch the people that are in this motherfucker when we're high and when we're low. So, you know, listen. Core supporters is all you need. I could sit here and talk to the weather with people that really rocked with me, and nobody would give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. Okay, let me change my wrench thing. I think there might be 2 wrenches, but I got to take 2. Damn. I've been hearing a lot of people saying lately that their Cash App has been hacked. I log out of mine and sign in every now and then to protect my Cash App account. Right, as you should, or you could change it to a business account. But honestly, Bella, that I don't know how you hack somebody. I think that Cash Apps get reported or something like that. I don't know. I've never had a Cash App issue because mine's attached to my EIN number because I like to do clean business. I like to actually pay the taxes, actually apply for grants, actually give people opportunities or whatever. I'm not going to take a Cash App and go to McDonald's. All right. All right. Yeah, I got unplugged. I watch her Sin, Cam, Lack, and B-Way. I do miss seeing Captain Turner. That's a good lineup right there. Sin's going to give you the Mo3 content. Cam's going to give you the mess. Lack's going to give you like right down the middle, and B-Way's going to give you a crazy show. I would say B-Way does like a lemon. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get some crazy shit. Everybody except Karen. Oh Jesus, let's go. Let's see. Well, I mean, let's see, Karen and Deanna. Yeah, they don't. Let's see here. I see a band code Television 13 that a man cold. Let me see. Here. I can do this for you. Okay. Let's make it because it's probably my error to be honest with you, but there's the QR code if you want it. But no, it literally is. Yes, the 13 one is my business one, but this right here, Man Code Television. Let me make sure my shit isn't jacked up. Really? Like, don't attack me, Cash App. I'm not doing anything wrong. Yes, Man Code Television NV. Is it all together, Man Code Television? Yeah, it really is. NV pick is his Cash App. Yes, it is. Yeah, this picture right here is most definitely my Cash App. Let's see. Okay, Cosmic. Let's see. And Lady A, I want to see you around here every single time. For a reason, because Lady A, you know the history of the dumb shit that I'm about to do, because I got to turn this thing up. You know what I mean? Going over the sector news and all that other stuff is cool, but my back hasn't been against the wall. Yeah, it is. My back's always against the wall, but it hasn't been against the wall for a while. So as of right now, I'll make a promise to you, Lady A. I'll make a promise to you, OG Beauty, Honey Love, RNY, the moderators, that I will most definitely kick up content. All right. Let's see here. Don't panic, Lady A. Like I promised, this is my cash app here. Don't panic. All right. But there is like you might be looking at my business account, as I said, which does have 13 in it, but this is the real cash app. Anyway, I keep saying, here you go. Yeah, Manco Television. I appreciate that. Thank you. Did you maybe you needed to put the $ in front of it, Lady A? Not quite sure. I know that you're figuring it out right now. I remember when Coolin came to Grown Folks channel, that not on my watch. That when I heard of Mo3 Sector, do you know why they went over there? ZX lured them over there and gave all of them wrenches to try to eat off of my story of a situation that I had in the beef sector in Atlanta. Okay. About 4 years ago ish. Then they stopped going over there when the story got cold, even though everybody brings up the story still on a daily basis. I'm like, what the hell? Let's see. I'm with you. And yes, I definitely know the history on both ends, even the beef sector. I might not always be around because I'm everywhere. I'm definitely going to come through. Oh, yeah, Lady A. I appreciate that. And as I said, let me look here. Let me look at my, let me make sure you didn't send this shit to the wrong person. No, I don't have anything. But anyway, let's see. ZX, yeah. I never watched ZX until Kimmy went over there. So I don't even remember, honestly. I don't remember Kimmy going over there. That sounds like a weird dynamic. ZX and Kimmy. As I said, that definitely sounds like a weird dynamic, but it is what it is. I could not stand that. Cosmic Girl, it's almost like ZX has the most love or hate situation out here. It's crazy. No, I'm good. I got you. If I see a cash out there, say, oh, Lady Ace, that's me. Okay, no, that's good. I appreciate it. Yeah, as I said, it's right there. And Lady A, I'm sure that you'll work it out. Oh, that happened in Atlanta. I thought no, sir. In Atlanta, Molly. In Atlanta, definitely not San Diego. Cosmic, come out of YouTube. Let's go. All right. Let me make sure. Okay, I remember when Kimmy went over there. All right, y'all. Look, let me make sure that the new people that came in, the people that came in the middle of my commentary or whatever, y'all know how I do. I'm not trying to sound like a substitute teacher going over my little conclusion or whatever, but let's make sure that we're all on the same page, including, please remind me that I said I'm going to make myself content, okay? Because aren't we always ahead of content? Don't we say what we say and then it goes out in the YouTube streets and then it happens and then we bring it back here and laugh about it? So as I said, I promise you, I will go make myself content and then come back tomorrow at 1:00 and tell you exactly who we're going to troll. And I might have to do a members only because, you know what? We might have to write a script together, members. All right. Because we actually do members only lives. We don't just put shit on members when it's over. We actually do chop it up and come up with storylines within the storyline because we don't have to worry about the hating ass bushes. But okay, let's go over this and we'll get up out of here. All right. Because I gotta eat. Get a drink, which I don't drink, but now I've drank for Mo Betta's cocktails and conversation. I'm drinking again today. I'm rolling up. So there might be a trend here, y'all. Okay. I might need an intervention, but trust me, I don't get crazy. I make a whiskey sour, or a old fashioned or whatever and keep it moving. Or I just do bourbon on the rocks. So don't worry about me. I'm not going to crash out, black out, and do something that'll embarrass me for the rest of my YouTube existence. So anyway, here's my damn conclusion. What is the mod thing? I'm sorry to keep asking when I could red ball. Yeah, I know the red ball is on. The mod thing is just giving mods more involvement in the channel, Molly. All right. So you'll get it in the conclusion here. All right. Because you know how I am. I want to make sure that I cover everything on the list so that nobody has any questions, and then we can move on with other commentary and not repeat ourselves. All right. And then go back to the next day, the day prior, and then the day prior, the day prior. We don't justify what we do. We don't try to prove anything to anybody. We do the damn commentary. We keep it moving. It's very, very simple. All right. So the Rick Reed, that was trolling. And you know how I do conclusions. It's only going to be like literally 5 minutes. Here we go. So Rick Reed, that was real trolling. As I said, for him to show us right up front a reenactment of what people have to see behind the scenes, that was amazing. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, he is doing that shit or whatever. And then when Rick Reed showed what happened after Lemon put the banner up, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. As soon as I listen, I was at work. I'm on Microsoft Teams or whatever. I'm looking at my phone. Man, I almost fucked up, y'all. You know, because Rick Reed started talking about I had one earpiece in there for that, and the other earpiece for work or whatever. And I'm like, hold on. Did Rick Reed just say that I'm going to show you Lemon's pain? I'm like, oh my God, put the phone down. I don't want to see that shit. And if I slip and people see it at work, I'm going to have a whole new reputation. You know what I mean? Like there's no coming back from that. Could you imagine? Because we have to be cammed up in Microsoft Teams or whatever. But that would have been a bad day. But I threw the phone, you know what I'm saying, as soon as I heard that. But yeah, that was definitely very, very interesting. You said Envy is like Reader's Digest. He gives a condensed summary at closing. I like it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Miss Senator. Like literally, I held my breath as soon as Rick Reed said, I got to show you guys something that happened when the banner went up. I was like, I'm going to show you that. He showed me his small Pete. I was like, okay, let's turn everything off right here. Okay, damn. I'm going to get caught being on a panel sometime. They're going to say some shit. I'm going to be like, ugh. I mean, shout out to the people who don't mind paid pics and all that other shit, but that's definitely not how I'm rocking. You know what I mean? I remember Glitter staying up in his underwear on Lemons. I know that was another Zest Fest. ZX most definitely stood up in front of the damn camera on Lemons live and started grabbing himself. Yeah, that was a shocker. Unfortunately, I was on the panel. You know how fast I got off that panel? I was hoping that my phone didn't freeze up, my computer didn't freeze up, nothing. Like I was able to get off that panel like in a split second. I had my finger on the trigger when he stood up. I was like, boop. They said, where'd Envy go? Not here. Envy went wherever Envy went, but Envy didn't stick around for ZX to stand up and grab his shit. You know what I mean? And then the very next day, he started talking about, hey, y'all, man, listen, hey, y'all, I'm well endowed. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, my God. Like, bruh, like, nobody inquired, okay? But that was a little zesty because you did it for Lemon, but whatever. Maybe you wanted to be in the show opinion group. Molly doesn't like to be a moderator, even when Molly's funny when someone gives Molly a wrench. Molly's like, excuse me, I like to talk shit, so I got to go ahead so you can take my wrench. That's just funny as hell to me. Cosmic Girl, Wiley outing, oh, Pastor, Tracy, Rob Brack, oh, yeah. Lemon's crashed out 2 nights ago, all 3 videos. Let's go, Cosmic. Yeah, he did have to have 3 videos to crash out. That's what's up. You said, wait, I thought once the banner was up, only the host could see what's behind the banner. Yeah, Right, right. But so if you record it and send it, that's a whole different ball game. I'll just explain it to you like that. Okay. Now, yes, only the content creator can see the visuals, but at the same time, it can be screen recorded. Ms. Senator, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Lemon goes down as number one, right? Sorry, just got here, NV. Terry, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I don't know. I'm gonna be really, really honest with you, Terry. All right. I know I know the intentions that you have for Lemon. I know, like, it's one of the most genuine it's one of the most genuine moderator content creator relationships that I see out here in the YouTube streets, because it's genuine. Okay. But let me be honest. Sometimes I'm like, when you hit the panel, I'm like, no, Terry, it's about to get crazy. Don't save him. I'm like, no, Terry. Terry's like, you don't need to show anything. I'm like, yes, he does. Terry, yes, he does. He needs to show us everything because we need content tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. What the hell? Bitch, your name is not your name is not Sherry or Terry. It's Siri. Dude, Siri, how the fuck does listen? Siri's tripping. Like, she answered the damn thing when I was saying Terry. But no. I'm not dogging you out. You did the right thing. You said you don't have to show anything, but he showed his Cash App anyway. I don't like Molly cares to be a mod. No. Molly does not want to be a mod anywhere. That would be a disaster. What up, Drip? How you feeling, brother? Good to see you. Vibrant one person who I do have a mod stick for that I would be kind of offended if they took it. I think you can guess. HR. Damn, who do you have a wrench with? Damn, I don't know. I couldn't imagine giving Molly a wrench. What's the purpose? Molly's gonna time out people that Molly would listen. Molly would have to time out the content creator because everybody loves what Molly puts in the damn chat. So, the content creators cuss Molly out. Molly would literally have to pay down the content creator or stop the show. Like, literally, the only person Molly would time out is us. So, maybe I'll drop down in the chat one day and have Molly time me out. I mean, like, give Molly a moderator wrench for a day. You get timed out, and I'll just sit here and be like, well, you guys, I gotta wait 5 minutes because Molly's got me all messed up down here. Thanks again, Ms. Senator. I really do appreciate the channel support. And if you join my Discord, it's not crazy, but I will get my shit off. Nope, I'm not joining a Discord ever. The only Discord I'm in is video games for Rocket League. I know at my age I shouldn't admit that, but I am in Rocket League Discords. I don't want to be in any other Discord. Nothing ever happens good in Discord and it's gonna come to YouTube streets. I'm good. I love you, Sour Pats. You're a mod. You're very, very, very valuable, but no, I'm not coming to your Discord. All right. On that one thing, I could see how he would need to show it. I guess the other person can. Oh God, blame my older age. I guess, but I can't. No, you're not supposed to change you, Terry. I like how you rock. Like, you literally have a genuine spirit when you're like, Lemon, stop. I mean, you try your best, but he's gonna do the shit anyway. But you have good intentions. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, I'll be doing too much. At the end of the day, it's Lady A. Y'all need to specifically let us know that we got to go through a history. Hey, Lady A, little by little, as I start rolling out those Mo3 videos or whatever, I will involve your history in it just a little bit, okay? Just like a few other people, like Rose came in here, and a lot of other Mo3 people come in here if they're not in the bushes. No, I believe in free speech as long as it's not doxing, bashing, or like kid evil. Yep, good. Y'all got to specific figure out who is what it is and what's that. What do you mean? You all got to specific figure out what is that, Lady A. I'm not understanding. You're probably typing fast. That video led up to IHOP Gate. Oh my god. Yeah, IHOP Gate. I hate IHOP Gate. I wish IHOP Gate would go away, just like my other not my other scandals. I wasn't at damn IHOP, but I have my own problems. That's funny as hell. People like me don't have nothing to hide, but that's crazy work. So we gotta have a background check before y'all can accept the cash out. What the hell? A background check? Oh my god. Oh my god, that is crazy work. Hey, just have them requested, I guess. I don't know. Because basically Cash App doesn't care. I guess I don't know. Maybe you can have the person you're trying to send a Cash App to you request it. Not quite sure. Not quite sure because I don't request Cash Apps like that. Damn it. I always put my foot down and unplug things. I need to get this I need to get these wires taken care of down here. Do you remember when Tracy went live during that time and had 1K just on mute waiting for someone to oh shit, was that the Rob Rag situation? My Discord is not messy. I don't give a shit how messy it is, if it's happy times, if it's no. No one's ever going to have a screenshot of me being in their Discord, because guess what? If it gets messy one single day, it's going to be like, well, hey, what happened to I don't even have to be there. I could be out of the country. I could be like, I could have no internet access in the middle of the ocean, and it's going to be like, something happened in the Discord, and then somebody takes a screenshot of it. I'm in the damn thing, and I got nothing to do with what the hell happened. You feel me? So whatever. No, thank you. I love you, Sour Pass, but no, because they're just gonna attach things to me even though I didn't do it, and I got enough problems out here. But the thing is, the thing is, yeah, if you've been around the beef sector a lot or whatever, Mo3 people in here, you guys know who I'm saying. The thing is. And I don't have a problem with him. I publicly apologize for acting like that on RMY's channel against that guy. So don't get offended because I say the thing is. Let me know who Kiki really is and what she's about. Oh my. Lady A is good. It's just saying that they're waiting on the merchant to accept it pending. It's all good. I'm just playing. It's not serious. The damn merchant. It's waiting for me to accept it. Let's see. Maybe you sent it to 13. Hang on. All right. Anyway, it's not that serious. It'll come through. You'll figure it out. You can use if you want to, Lady A. You can use the 13 one too. That's my business Cash App. Let's see. Your Molly get all your controversial thoughts and spill it, and you won't get blocked. He'll make it a silent live and type away. But my thing is, I cuss Molly out. Yeah, I get my shit off on Molly or whatever, but I don't know. There's something about there's something about Molly that has never let me be able to like block Molly. Molly's been up out of here for 24 hours, but Molly always gets to come back. And you know what the funny thing is? Molly knows that people want him in the chat, because when Molly comes in on the other two accounts that Molly has, they just let Molly rock out. It's crazy to me. Like Molly will get timed out in his main page, and like they'll let Molly rock literally for the rest of the night on the other two accounts. I'm like, well, you either wanted to time out block Molly or you didn't. This shit's funny to me. I love it. I don't know why I can't split from Molly, but I rock with Molly a little bit. Molly does. Oh, God, it is what it is. Whatever. Everybody has a love-hate relationship with Molly. If it would just happen to me, I would take it personal and start raising hell or whatever, right? Let's go. I'm just having fun, and I'm drinking 9 times out of 10. I'm drinking when I come through. I got time today. Please don't take me serious. Envy is one of my favorites. No big deal. It's all good, Lady A. It's literally always been like that with you. So trust me, I totally get it. And as I said, the drinking thing, I already said I'm going to be content tonight. I don't know how, but I'm going to be content because I'm sitting here drinking an old fashioned. I said I don't drink. And I don't. I literally went into the cabinet. If guests come in here, I got something. I smoke. I might sound drunk sometimes when I smoke. I might sound slow. I might forget what the hell I'm talking about in the middle of a sentence or whatever. But I'm going to turn up tonight, Lady A. All right. It's glad that somebody else is. There was no picture on it. Jesus. Lady A. Type in the chat what you think. No, literally the avatar that I have up here right now literally is the picture or is the picture. I'm on it right now. Hold on a second. And I didn't get a text. I didn't get nothing. Hold on a second. Hold on, because this might be not just you, but it might be a major issue with other folks. And I know my Cash App doesn't get freaking flagged or anything like that. I don't do anything stupid on it. I actually pay the taxes and all the other shit that we don't want to do. Let's see. What's my other one? The other one, just so you know, as you said, is the Manco Television 13. You can use that. It's a blue M. Okay. So between those two, Lemon's front teeth. Okay, we can most definitely. Oh shit, you got the do-rag off. Oh my God. Look. Jesus. I mean, look. Shout out to the trolls that Jesus Christ. Man, look, you got the do-rag off. You're tripping. You're tripping, but you're tripping in a good way. Trust me, you're not going to get blocked for doing no shit like that. I love it. You know what I mean? I'm annoying, I know. Molly, it's funny though. Like, you know how many times I get screenshots with your comments circled? I'm like, oh my God, Molly, again, here we go. Something else for me to clean up or whatever. But like you say the shit that's real that nobody else will type. I'm like, and it makes so much sense all the time. You say like, God, Molly will be like, I'm of a particular lifestyle or whatever, but Molly will tell you that you're more gay than him. Molly will be like, as a gay man, I don't even. I remember when I told Rodney he was down there with pom poms, acting like a cheerleader for somebody that was up here woo banging with me, and Molly said, "Hey, Heavy, just so you know, we're gay and we do have pom poms." I'm like, oh my God, Molly, like, get out. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Yeah, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, I think Levin bought his teeth from. People were saying that. But Rick Reed did show. He showed U.S. Polo, like, because Levin said he had polo shorts on, and then he also showed those teeth that you get from Amazon. I don't know what the hell they are. Like you pop them in or whatever. I don't know how that shit works. How does that shit work? You pop it in over your teeth or lack thereof? Like how does the thing snap? Like I was watching Rick Reed show it on Amazon. How does it snap in? Like you put it in your mouth. Like if you don't have any teeth, what holds it together? I could see it like going over like some jacked up teeth, but how does it fit a whole goddamn gap? Hey, I don't understand that. Can somebody? Sorry, I gotta stop doing that. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, y'all. Oh, and Molly, remember when I said, man, you laughed. You were mad at me the whole day until I went up there and I said, oh, you're gonna show that gay video, that one the clip that's get off my D, get off my D, get off my D. I was like, oh my God, don't show that anymore, please. But Molly, you were laughing. I don't know. We were having a bad day that day. I don't know what the hell happened. The emojis on the side of the screen. Okay. Let's see. Mold it to your mouth. Okay. But what I'm saying, yeah, but it's a $25 Amazon one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that there's Polydent or anything that you use. Like, it was 24.99. I don't think that there's like any kind of plan or whatever to put in there. I just want to know what it attaches to, like the gums or whatever. Like I have good teeth. I'm inquiring in case, in the future something like that happens to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't be walking around like that. I mean, what do you do now? What you mean, Tweety? I might have missed. Let's see. Envy stop swinging your feet under your chair. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my God, how did you know I was doing that? Tweety called me out. I actually was doing that. Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tweety. I'll fix it. What's up, Pizarro? How you doing? Good afternoon, good evening, whatever, however you look at it. Pizarro, I did mention you, and just roll it back and see what I had to say. It's not a bad thing, and I'm gonna make myself content tonight somehow or another, so you control me. But what's up? Let's see here. A molded impression is sent out to a lab that makes yeah, but the $24.99 teeth from Amazon doesn't do all that. But I get it. Trust me, I get it. But that's expensive. It's called applicants into. Okay, all right, okay, y'all. I you soak it in hot water and it create. Okay, all right. No, that's what our football mouthpieces did. But when you soak it in water and it creates a mold, it has to create a mold with teeth. That's how you create the mold, with teeth. Then they take then they take like the bad tooth out or whatever, and then the mold. I don't know. I'm done. Like I said, I was done with teeth and all the other shit because Envy needs an instruction book. Listen, I don't need an instruction book on something I'm never going to be involved in. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with being ignorant to bad teeth. Okay. And as I said, I'm so tired of talking about teeth or hearing about teeth. As I said, like I know I drove Sneaky Link up out of here because I was like, Sneaky Link, let's get another one. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the point. Let's get something else going. Do rag, or I know that the $50 do rag thing is still out in the air. Hopefully that gets cleared up. You know what I mean? Terry, let's go. Envy needs, okay, let's go. The appliance is designed to fill in the front teeth and the side teeth. It's only one out. Okay, all right, y'all. Yeah, Envy. What's up, Toya? How you doing? I don't know where everybody is today. This is weird. Well, actually, I haven't gone live in like 6 days, so I get it. I got to build my mojo back up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me see. Real quick. Hold on a second. Damn. Let me see real quick. How in the hell? Hold on. Jay Wilson. No jumper. Where is everybody? Are you serious? Hold on a second. Hold on. Before I get pissed off, hold on a second. Because if I get pissed off, it's going to be a mess. Hold on. Okay. That's weird. Okay. Fuck is Catherine doing? Wow. Y'all hate me now? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't get the memo that y'all didn't like me right now. Terry, hey there. I saw you speak to me as I was heading out, so I wanted to come back and speak. I hope you had a good day. All right, let's go. Terry and Trix were like, we take one day. Hey, everyone was at Mo Betta's. Oh, right. I was there. I definitely was there because I really do appreciate her giving her testimony about her health. And as I say on YouTube, I don't like if I say log off, go touch grass, go make sure that the sky is blue and the grass is green and all that other shit or whatever. That doesn't take away anything at all whatsoever from the fact that, YouTube is a tight knit community, in the metaverse, So if somebody wants to tell us what's going on with their health, I completely respect that. I was over at Mo Betta's, like, man, hey, I got compassion for everything that you're going through. I can't wait to see her after recovery. And I talked about it just a little bit, Ghetto. You say you're good, RY, but thanks. Gotcha. Probably actually live off the or live life off this app. Mo had a good yeah, she did. I liked Mo Better coming out and tell us what was going on with her. Let's see here. Yes, let Molly live. Okay. All right. So damn, I got into talking to y'all and got off of my conclusion. So let me start from the beginning. I'll make it real quick. All right. So Rick Reed, that was trolling. I feel like that was really trolling. As I said, my definition of trolling isn't being an agitator or a bone carrier or any of that other bullshit or whatever. My type of trolling is, damn, you got a motherfucker turn on the camera. Damn, you got a motherfucker to reenact what everybody thinks is, either the truth or a lie. Damn, you got that person. I said last week when everybody was, oh, why does Envy care about an email? Because I said trolling is making somebody make an ass out of themselves offline, which technically, yeah, we were online, but it was in real life. So, as I said, Rick Reed gets the Troll of the Month award. All right. The SG was in jail. That's pretty simple. I was just going through the fact he was in jail when I was live, and then when I stopped going live, he was around, but he was on federal probation. After federal probation, he went to jail again. So I just wanted to clear up that, Sean G doesn't have to know who I am, but obviously a little reminder or whatever, he'll get it. I don't know why everybody from the Mo3 sectors asked about me. I don't know. And then, as I said, I'll also talk to LaDon because I don't know why LaDon thought that she was the gatekeeper of the beef sector. And the reason why I say that is Envy's not beef sector. How do you know my history? You know what I'm saying? But I do have, some other points to talk to her about that situation or whatever. As I said, I really, really do like LaDon. And I don't know if it gives you a pass because you're lesbian to feel like you can be the gatekeeper of my history in the beef sector. But that was definitely a flag on the play for sure. Panel respect and loyalty. I did talk about Ness's platform and Pizarro's platform. Hey, asking who's beef sector and these family and this tight knit and that tight knit. Why disrespect each other's panels? Like, I know Pizza went over there to Ness's and kind of said some stuff that wasn't supposed to be said, but then Pizza also told Ness, hey, you come over and do the same thing to me. I just really, as I said, and I'll say it one more time, I wish that people could read community guidelines and come on other people's channels where we're trying to make a couple dollars and just be out here. It's not free entertainment. come out here, and we don't want to risk being demonetized or whatnot. And people like Bizarro or Ness or myself, pretty much any of us, do understand the pain that we feel when we get that damn email. Like, hey, we demonetized your video. Hey, you got to wait 7 days or whatever. That shit is hell. So if y'all are going to be tight beef sector and yell about it and scream about it every day, don't sabotage each other. Okay. And then moderators. I already said that the moderators have a lot more power as of right now. You can stop me at any time in the chat. If you're moderating in the chat, you feel like something needs to be addressed immediately. Hold on a second. You feel like something needs to be addressed immediately, I will stop what I'm doing and I will make that happen. What else did I say? Because this is very, very important. While monitoring the chat, you can stop me. Just put 2 headphones in the front and put 2 headphones in the back and capitalize question. Or you can put 2 headphones in the front, capitalize question. I'll stop what I'm doing and I got y'all. And then I said I will respond immediately to something that's brought to me that's going out on the streets or whatever. Not too much gossipy ass bullshit, but if you think that it needs to be responded to, please bring it to me. Doesn't need you don't have to be a bone carrier, but I'm really, really honest. You guys know that. I try my best to be non-biased, right down the middle or whatever, but you guys know I'm going to give you the true answer because I'm not going to run around here and look like a damn liar. Okay. And then you'll have access to all my private content, videos I privated. You will have a moderators lounge where you guys can share my videos, all kinds of other stuff. Like you guys can request me to put it in there. And then you're going to have a moderators channel. And then I'm going to do a really, really dope commercial with artists, like with real artists that people know and all the other stuff to make sure that people hit your cash apps. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. That I'm going to hold myself accountable. If you say to me, Envy, I'm a moderator and I haven't gotten a cash app in forever, I got you. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. But I'll also find out different opportunities to give you all based on what I do for a living. As I said, a lot of people know I do PR in the crisis management space and diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging in the entertainment industry. I know that's a long title explanation, but that's what I do. Let's see. There's LaDon. Terry, exactly. Okay. Molly Trippin was joking. Oh, you're joking. I'm a YouTube subscriber. Y'all scream that sector nonsense. I'd be all over. Nah, I mean, it's not about it. Since you're here, I'll explain it all to you, right? So I'm not going to go over the Sean G history with you because that shit goes back 8-9 years or whatever. But exactly what I was going to say to you, LaDon, since you're in the building, let's go ahead and get it out the way. And then we can keep it moving because I was at the end of my conclusion and I was going to end and roll up and have a good time and start feeling good because I got to make myself content tonight because I'm telling you that I am going to. LaDon, the people that yelled at certain stuff are people that need to feel important or a place to belong because shit, and as I said, like when the beef sector was beefing, I was Mo 3. When the beef sector was doing frenemies, I was the beef sector. And I said I'd represent the beef sector out in the streets, whether I'm beef sector or not. So you either take that or you don't, but nobody can tell me who I am, where I go, how I go. When that frenemy shit was going on, I said anybody could click my link. I wish somebody would tell me where to go, who to have at my channel. I would tell them to fuck off right now. So if anybody needs me to say that, there you go. Eat it. But anyway, let's see. LaDon. So I said when my history is being discussed, I'm wondering what part of the conversation has to do with you. Like I was shocked. I'm like, hold on a second. If I don't know something about something, I just don't say anything, right? Then I said, I did say I didn't know that you were the gatekeeper of the beef sector because you're like, he's not even beef sector. And it didn't sound like a joke at all. I just wondered who gave you the power to be able to say that. I mean, if I guess if the people vote on a poll or something, I'll put a poll up today. If people vote on a poll that say that people have to go through you to be a part of the beef sector, then I will most definitely make sure that I oblige. All right. And then YouTube Cameras actually did say it correctly. She said that maybe I wasn't going live when he was around, talk about Sean G. And I wasn't, because as I said, like, that got into too much of the case. He was in jail. And then I stopped going live when he was at his own channel, and then he went back to jail. Like, Sean G and I like crossed paths or whatever, but he didn't really roam the YouTube streets. He stayed on his channel, but he was real tight with Tracy. He was tight with Fi Babe, so he was already pretty much in the beef sector, but doing his own thing. Let's see. And then I said I've been affiliated with the beef sector for 4 to 5 years. So I was kind of wondering how somebody who's been around the beef sector for, let's just say, 6 months knows my history. And I said my crazy Atlanta situation, it changed where the numbers where I was at. So when I came over from beef sector when I came over from O3 sector to beef sector, I had a freaking disaster of a meetup in Atlanta that people still won't get rid of today. And it's been 4.5 freaking years. And I've pretty much been through every ringer, and every kind of, hazy or whatever you want to call it in this damn beef sector. And I would also like to say, I started before people that you consider beef sector, LaDon. Like, you can name some people. Like, I've been over here for literally over 4 years. So if somebody's been here for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, I don't know what the qualifications are. Like, if you want to write me a manual, LaDon, that's fine. But my thing is, I told you that I really like you, so I'm not going to beef with you. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm not going to bring it up again. I just wanted to, bring it to your attention one time. If you talk about it 1 time, 2 times, 100 times, I have no response. I was just wondering how you can speak for me and be the gatekeeper of the beef sector. That's all. LaDon, I don't know how long you've been around, but you haven't been around longer than me. I've been around for 9 years. I have no idea. As I said, I'm not going to argue with you. I say what I say, get it off my chest, and I'm done. That just is what it is. Would you say 8, 9 years? Definitely don't go back that far. Ghetto. I was on You Can't Make This Up TV. Are you okay? There, literally, when I was when I started the beef sector, there was only Ratchet, Sco, me, You Can't Make This Up TV, Lady Snoop, MHB, Duke Pharaoh, and then the other people were Mo3 bloggers that are around when he was alive, like Trigger Man and all them. So I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you know when Ratchet started his channel talk about this case? I was around then, okay, before Sco Gang with all those moderators that he had started channel. I was around before Polar Gang came into play. Ghetto, go look at my community wall. I have shorts of when Cam and them used to come over to You Can't Make This Up TV, and I was like, let's push you. He's like, those people are like, I'm about to start my channel. You know what I'm saying? And if you remember history, Ghetto, don't you know that Cam used to do, drunk talk on the couch? He used to sit on the couch and do that before he rolled out his channel. And I brought him over to You Can't Make This Up TV and basically said I would throw him an alley-oop because Polar wasn't doing it. But anyway, I don't have to prove to you how long I've been around. Sean G was not in this app 8 years ago. Right. I mean, listen. Ghetto, you're missing the Mo3 bloggers. They're different bloggers. Okay, we are Mo3 sector, or I was Mo3 sector, but Mo3 bloggers are like Sean G. The reason why I say that is because The bloggers were the ones that interacted with each other. Remember Pooh Black? Remember Trigger Man? Remember all them? And Sean G? Like they all interacted with him when they were alive. In the Mo3 sector, we consider a Mo3 blogger to have been around when Mo3 was alive. That's it. That's all. Like Ghetto, if you don't know your history, slow down. Let me see here. Let me take this off of the banner. I just had to make sure somebody saw it correctly. Let's see. No, listen to your comment, bro. Slow down and speak clearly. Okay. What's up, Nubian? Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're doing good. I really appreciate you being around. Hopefully, I haven't seen you for a while. But hopefully, you know, I think we're going to do our Mad Dog night during the YouTube Streets Awards, because we're taking quite a long time to do our damn Mad Dog night. But, you know, I look forward to it. I know you're a busy lady. I know that you're a mom and all that other good stuff or whatever. And you're a good one, too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. And I look forward to having you around more often. What'd you say? What was said? You said facts, Crafty. What'd Crafty say? Let's see, Catherine. Jesus. I never want to hear that name again. Product of bums and drunks. Let's see. Okay, we're 2 hours, 24 minutes. Anyway, he doesn't realize we were in different spaces. Okay, anyway. But not in the beef sector. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I didn't know you, LaDon. But, you know, you got to go back to like 2018-ish, 2017, maybe somewhere around there. Maybe, I don't freaking know. 2016, 2017. You got to go all the way back there to know my history. But anyway, I think I said everything. Any questions, concerns, go ahead and put them in the comments below the description of this video. As I said, I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I have freaking no idea. You were not here before me, LaDon. I promise you. You want to make a bet? Like we could put out a poll. You most definitely were not around the beef sector before me, LaDon. You weren't. Because if you were in the beef sector longer than I was, you'd be able to tell me about my scandals in the beef sector. LaDon, he has these narcissists, blah, blah, blah. I ain't going to go full Molly on him. Listen, it's not narcissistic. It's explaining that Sean G was in jail or whatever. I was just surprised that LaDon was the gatekeeper to be able to speak on me on the beef sector. It is what it is. I clearly said I like the lady, and I'm not looking to argue. I do clarification. If I was looking to argue, I would just be disrespectful and start bullshit. That's it. It's very simple. I don't give a shit where somebody was. Like if you live on this app, and you know, it doesn't matter to me. I'm literally clearing up. Like, please don't speak on me when somebody's talking about my history. It's very, very simple. I was in a different space on YouTube. I get it. I had a husband and a business. I know. You tell us. I don't care where you are at. What I'm saying is you haven't been in the beef sector as long as I have to be able to speak on my history in the beef sector. He's not beef sector. Who said? You? You're the only one that says that. But anyway, you said, wow, what's wrong, the Jazz? What's wrong? Did I do something? You know, did I do something? Let's see, recipe. So let's Graham, aka Ladybug. Damn. Anyway, you said, all right, this is the around segment. I'll be back. Okay. This is the round segment. All right, LaDon, bye. But anyway, okay, cool. So here we are. Gave you my conclusion and all the other stuff. As I said, I don't know if I'm going out there making myself content, but hopefully the content is contenting. Let me go ahead and find the exit song, a little exit jingle for us. You guys know I hate studio rappers that need all those plugins and all that other nonsense to actually sound good. So I'm going to play Mo 3 and we're going to get up out of here. As I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'll holler at you.
The struggle like these, you wouldn't understand the way I feed my family. I come from nothing and it hurt, I'm being real. I'm tired of seeing my mama shed a tear. All my life was in the field. That money, that moolah made me go crazy. Go and get it, my motto, this on a daily. My baby needs some Pampers, P.O. on my ass. So bitch, I got a scratch on the block from 9 to 5. I'm getting it till the lounge come. Hoping that I make it to my daughter and my son. You gotta relate and feel my energy. Keep that 30 on my waist, it's from my enemies. Feel like my life is like a movie scene. Baby, that's a ghetto dream. Ghetto dream. This for them kids who ain't got nothing else to eat. Baby, this a ghetto dream.